kitchen. My name is Beverly, and today I'm joined by my sister Barbara and my brother Steve. And on today's episode of Cooking with Love, we're going to be showing you some of our favorite side dishes. Now that the holidays are approaching, we want to show you some of the things that we like and enjoy. The first recipe I'm going to be making is a corn casserole. The second is a broccoli casserole. Both of these recipes came from my husband's cousin, Angie, who introduced them to us years ago at one of our Christmas events. And ever since then, it has become a favorite, one of our recipes to make for every holiday and get-together.
I'm going to be making a fresh cranberry relish, Uncle Morris's recipe. The recipe has to be at least 60 years old. You do need to have a grinder or an attachment for a mixer with a grinder attachment to make it though.
And I'm going to be making a traditional recipe. This is carrots and parsnip mash. In Ireland, you get served this frequently when you go to a restaurant. It's often served with lamb or ham, and here in the States, we always serve it at Thanksgiving with turkey.
Are we all ready to get started?
I think so.
Let's go. To make the broccoli casserole, we need the following ingredients. 2 packages of thawed, chopped broccoli, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese, 1 stick of melted butter, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and 1 stack of Ritz crackers, which we're going to crush. Let's assemble our broccoli casserole. All we're going to do is mix all the ingredients together. Except for the crackers. Mix until combined. This is a family favorite. We have to do it at every get-together. And leftovers are great too. Okay, I think that looks good. Put it in a greased casserole dish. My hands are clean. And sprinkle your crackers on top. And it goes to the oven to bake for 45 minutes to an hour. My oven is preheated to 350. I'm going to cover my casserole and then uncover it just before it's done, just to let it brown on top. The ingredients to make my corn casserole are 1 can of creamed corn, 1 can of whole kernel corn, which I have drained, 1 stick of melted butter, 2 eggs, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 package of Jiffy Mix, corn mix, and some shredded cheddar cheese, which we're going to use on the top after it bakes. Let's put our corn casserole together now. This is another one of our favorites. Just simply put all the ingredients together. It's another go-to recipe, especially if you like corn. It's very simple. Throw all the ingredients in a bowl together, mix, and bake in the oven. I'm going to put in salt to taste. Today I'm using a teaspoon of salt. And as I said before, we're going to reserve the cheese till after it's baked and then just melt it in the oven. Okay. We're going to put this in a greased casserole. You can use a smaller casserole or a square casserole. Okay, we're going to cover it. And into the oven to bake for about 45 minutes at 350. Our corn casserole has been in. It took just over an hour to get to this stage. This is what you want. And what we're going to do now is just sprinkle some shredded cheddar cheese over the top. Put it back in the oven for another couple minutes, just till the cheese melts.
The ingredients for the carrots and parsnip mash are fresh carrots and parsnips. These are going to be peeled and cut up into about 2-inch sections before they get boiled. We need 1 stick of butter and salt and pepper to taste. So the parsnips and carrots have been peeled, and now we're just cutting them into small 1 to 2-inch segments. And then they can all be put into the same pot of salted water. They're going to be boiled until they're tender. The parsnips and carrots have been boiled until they're tender. We're going to be adding the butter. And we're going to add some salt and pepper to taste. And they get mashed. Now, when you mash these, you don't want them to be pureed. You want to leave a little bit of chunks in it. It's a very rustic dish. All right. And there you have it. You want to serve them hot with your meal.
For the cranberry relish, the ingredients are fresh frozen cranberries, 1 pear, 1 apple, sugar, a lime, orange, and lemon. Seeds removed. I'm going to be using the KitchenAid mixer. I have the grinder attachment for it. If you have the old-fashioned grinder, that's what people used to use. You just put everything in. We leave the skins on. I just core these apple and the pear. Everything else goes in whole, and it all blends together. All right, I'm going to start adding the fruit a little at a time. All right, we're putting in the last piece of fruit. And that's it. And this is what our relish looks like. Now we're going to add our sugar. And this usually calls for a cup, but it's according to you how you like your relish. If you want it a little tartar, you just add less, or sweeter, just add a little more. Just mix everything together and refrigerate it, and you're all set.
Our side dishes are finished, and now we're going to have a little taste test. Beverly, would you like me to serve you some of this corn casserole?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And would you like some of the mash?
Yes, please. Good.
Barbara, some corn
Sure.
casserole?
That's good. Wow.
And I'll take a little for myself.
Carrots?
And Barbara, would you like some the carrot and parsnip mash? You sure you want the parsnip? It gives you terrible gas.
Okay, now for the best part. Would
Yeah.
you like some cranberry relish?
Absolutely.
Beth?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And we have broccoli casserole. Steve?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't want to.
There we go.
How's that? Beth?
Great.
Yes, please.
Nice and hot. On the left, here we go.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Bon appetit.
The broccoli casserole is delicious, Bev. It's I like the crackers on the top to give it a little crunch.
Thank you. Barb, how's the corn casserole?
The corn casserole is delicious.
Thank you.
Mm.
Mm.
Very good. A little bit of cheese on top gives it the extra kick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the relish?
Just nice. Perfect.
Definitely different. It's different from a cooked cranberry.
Very
You can
fresh.
taste it very, very fresh. Nice combination of the sweetness with the tartness of the fruit. Excellent.
Thank you.
And the carrots and parsnip are very good. Something
Thank you.
different.
Yeah. Again, that's a traditional Irish recipe, and I know Iris's family has had it ever since they were little, and I know Bob Iris's father has had it ever since he was little, so it goes way back.
Mm. Good job, guys.
Very good.
Quick, easy recipes to put together for a holiday.
Yeah. And we'll certainly be using these as Thanksgiving looms close to us, and we'll use it for Christmas, New Year's, and really they're good for any get-together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And don't forget, if you like our recipes, share us and click on the link below, and you'll find the recipes at the bottom of this video. Thank you.
Thank you. Good. All right, our side dishes are...
Low! Low!